Hello folks, I haven't posted anything in a while. We're experiencing a bit of a heat wave right now. It's supposed to hit 115 degrees in Sacramento, just north of here. And I'm building another prototype. Okay, so these are the three curvilinear prototypes. The one on the far left I built last year, and this is a little pintail that I made that was in the middle there. And here you can see I modified it. I took the panel saw to it and cut the tail off, and I put a little plywood tail block on it, you can see here. And so you glue this on, and this is how I do it. Tape it on with this duct tape, and then I shape it, and you can see the outcome. This is the board. And I've been riding this board now, and I also made a light wind board at the same time. This is a tail view of that small board, and this is the light wind board. I also modified the tail on this one. I just chopped it off and added another tail block to it. Now recently I discovered by riding the small board that the small board, once it gets moving, it accelerates much faster than the wide board, the light wind board. And so it actually creates more apparent wind in the kite. This is the tail of the light wind board. And here we see the three boards again. Now they've been modified, and now I'm building a brand new one that's going to have really radical bottom contours to it. Here you can see it in the vacuum bag. And this is the vacuum bag. I have a timer switch, which is just a daylight timer, and I set it for 2 hours for the resin to get hard. You can see the different pressures. It varies a little bit even while it's in the vacuum bag, but it gets the job done. Now this is me throwing a rooster tail riding that little board before I trimmed the point off of it. And you can see the kite, where the kite is after I power loop it. And here's a video of me coming into it, and you can see the extreme acceleration right there. You see my board accelerate, and then I flip the board around to get upwind. So the board is in the vacuum bag right now, and then I'll take it out and I'm going to shape some extreme contours in the board. And what these contours should do is to give the board more bite against the sail, against the kite. And then it will also have some contours in the bottom to give the board lift in the right areas. And this is too hydrodynamically complex to explain in a video like this, and most people won't understand what I'm talking about anyway, because it involves some complex fluid dynamics. But as I am stating, I'm hoping that this new board will give me a lot more bite against the pull of the kite, because I fly the kite extremely dynamically compared to most people, since all they really want to do is go back and forth and jump in the air. And I've developed a technique where I can control the power range within the kite to be able to do the controlled launches that you see me do. And I'll be able to sustain those launches once I get on some really smooth water with some steady wind. But Sherman Island is the perfect proving ground for now. So what I've learned through posting on social media is that people will criticize what they don't understand. And so I don't mean to be arrogant, but what I'm realizing now is I'm doing something that no other shapers out there are doing. And I'm shaping for my specific technique. And so what I'm really creating, folks, are not kite boards, but they are better described as bidirectional. Let's see, what's the language here? It's complex. They're bidirectional hydrodynamic platforms which enable much greater kite control. And so let me say that again. They are bidirectional hydrodynamic platforms that allow for extreme kite control. And that's what I'm building now, so it's very exciting. And I hope to find some riders that will be able to appreciate my boards, my hydrodynamic platforms, but it might be difficult, and people are really afraid of their kites and fly them that way. All right, I'll see you next time.